morning everyone, it is Sunday morning. We are just down starting the vlog here at Siam Mall. This is going to be the hotels of Las Americas, the most popular ones. Are they open? Are they closed? We can't do every hotel because there is loads of them. Can't fly the drone over every single one either because it would just be too much. But I'm going to do the main ones, the ones that people ask me about the most. Just wanted to mention while we were here, this is open. A few people ask me, is Siam Mall open? Fully open, all the shops are open as well. And then just across the road there, Siam Park opens on Saturday the 29th. So that is opening back up again as well. But yeah, Siam Mall is open here in Las Americas. Siam Park, the water park, soon to be open. But let's head down. I'm going to start off near the Golden Mile, as they call it. Do those main hotels there that people ask about. And see what's open, see what sort of prices they are. Yeah. But yeah, some of them, just to point out, some of them on booking.com. If you go on there, they say it's open and they let you book. But if you go on the actual hotel website, they will say it's closed and recommend others that are open. So just be careful of that. The H10 in particular, a couple of times it looked like it was open on booking.com. It was going to let me book. But when I went on the H10 website, they said this hotel is closed, why not try this one or this one? So do be careful of that. But let's head down, let's go get showing you these hotels. So, starting off outside here, the Mediterranean Palace in Las Americas on the Golden Mile here. This one is closed, as well as the Cleopatra next door, and also the Sir Anthony Hotel. All three of those are closed, but all three do plan to open again on the 5th of July. That is when it lets you book all three of these hotels from the 5th of July onwards. At the moment they're closed. This area is picking up a little bit more. We have just noticed more cars around, more people around. Just seems to be a bit more of a vibe going on. I have done the same video for Los Cristianos as well. I'll leave the link to that in the description, all of the Los Cristianos hotels. But this does feel a little bit more lively this week down in Las Americas. There is a lot more people around, more cars. But yep, these three lovely hotels are all closed at the moment, but plan to reopen on the 5th of July. So while we are still in this area, I did want to mention Safari Centre. Again, a lot of people ask about it. There's quite a few bars and restaurants open. Harry's Bar is back open a few nights a week. You've got Bianco's, Thai Botanico is open. A lot of them still closed, but enough is open in the area for the amount of people that are in the hotels. Hard Rock Cafe still closed, but the shops, a few restaurants, enough is open, I'd say, in this area. There's a few further along that are open. So you are going to still be able to come and have a nice meal and a bit of a nice evening. The fountain's on. Just not everything is open yet, but I do think in July a lot of these will start to try and reopen again. especially if these hotels here open as well. So it's going to be a bit of a wait and see with that one, but you can still come and enjoy the safari centre. There is about, I'd say, 50% of the shops and bars and restaurants are open. The rest are still closed at the moment. So next on the hotel list is Park Santiago 3. Now Park Santiago 3, 4 and one of the others is open at the moment. They're an average of about €85 a night. The other Park Santiagos are still closed, and I couldn't really find an accurate date for when the others will be open. I think they're only going to open the others once these ones start to get full, probably mid-July, August onwards. But number 3, 4 just down there as well are both open. Lovely hotels these, right on the beachfront. But yeah, these are open. So the next one behind us is this lovely 5-star Europe Villa Cortez, and this one is closed until the 24th of June. It does make it very clear on the website they've been closed since January, and they're planning to open up again towards the end of June for this one. Lovely hotel that, and they have just done up the beachfront beach club that they own, which is directly in front of the hotel there. So yeah, very nice. So we're going to get back in the car now and head around the corner to some of the others just the other side. So our next one is this one here, the Hotel Andorra. Now this one is closed, but is due to open according to booking.com on the 1st of June. Average nightly price about €80 a night. Is closed at the moment, but looks like they're hoping to open in June, but I can't see any signs of any action or any life in there, but we'll see. But it does say scheduled 1st of June, hopefully, for this one. This is just back from the Golden Mile, and we're going to carry on further down now to the H10 Conquistador and a couple of the others just further up there. The other side of the safari centre you may have seen on the drone there. So let's carry on heading down. But that's the Andorra closed, but hopefully 1st of June. So just behind me you have got the Sun Prime Coral Beach Hotel. This one is open, it's adults only, a little bit more expensive, it's €150 a night this one, but it is a lovely hotel, adults only as I said. Not far from all the action, not far from the Golden Mile, the beach, but this one is open. So next is the Spring Volcano Hotel. Now this is connected to the Arona Gran Hotel in Los Cristianos. This one, like the Arona Gran, is closed. They have done a little bit of work on it, not as much as the Arona Gran, but it is closed. It was open at the end of last year, but they closed again. According to booking.com, this is due to be open again on the 24th of June. So fingers crossed for this one to reopen. As I said, it was open a few months ago and they closed it, so you've got a lot more chance with this one than the Arona Gran. And I do think if you booked into the Arona Gran for the summer, they would probably move you to this one here, which is a nice hotel to be fair. It's not far from everything. It's not a bad one to be moved to, but if you do specifically want Los Cristianos, do be careful of that one. Average price of this one, similar to the Arona Gran, you look at about €150 upwards a night. A little bit more expensive, but yeah, closed hopefully towards the end of June. So next up we've got another spring hotel just across from the Volcano. It's Volcano and up, and this is the Bittercora and up. This has been renovated big time over the last year or so. You'll see the nice new sign here, Bittercora. It's closed at the moment, and I can't find any date for reopening. So I'm not sure, maybe they're still working on it and they're not finished with the renovations. But there's no dates on booking.com, no dates on their website for the reopening of this one. But yeah, Bittercora closed. but should be nice when it reopens. Been really renovated hard. Looks really, really nice actually. Nice new colourful sign, that's for sure. We've got the Best Tenerife just across there. Let me tell you about that one. So the Hotel Best Tenerife, which is just behind me, again is closed with no date given for reopening. There's no dates online. It is still all closed up. So we'll see what happens with that one. It seems that these two, no dates given. The Volcano towards the end of June, so maybe they're just sort of limiting the amount of hotels that are open in this area. We have got the big H10 further down, and I'm just going to check out, just a little bit further on is the La Siesta. So I'm just going to check out if the La Siesta is open before we finish off this little bit of area here. The H10 Conquistador, I thought it was open. I have delivered a few cars here over the last few months, and the website does say it's open, but it is closed. All the doors are boarded up. They've got cardboard all over them, so it is closed, this hotel. Average price was about $115 a night with breakfast, but it's closed, so I'm not sure what's happening with these. I'm not sure what's going on with the H10 at the moment. This one was open for a good while, and I thought it was still open, especially when it said online that it was open and you could book with a price, but getting here now, it's closed, the doors are boarded up, so not sure with this one. Just do watch out with the H10s. So a lot of them say they're open and then they're not, but when you go online it directs you to a different hotel. I think they've limited it down to only 2 H10 hotels that are open in the whole of the south by the looks of it. But this was open but closed now. I imagine they'll aim to reopen that in the summer, but we'll have to wait and see with this one. So the Hotel La Siesta, again not far from the H10, just opposite, is closed at the moment. 2nd of July I can find on the website. The direct website for La Siesta says you can book from the 2nd of July. €150 a night they want for this one. It's 4-star, but on booking.com it gives you no dates, but on the direct website it gives you from the 2nd of July. So always try and check a few sites for dates if you do want to find out some specific opening dates for certain hotels or your favourites. Check a few websites to get an idea. 2nd of July for this one, and I imagine that's what the other hotels will be aiming for, beginning of July. So it's another H10. It's the H10 Las Palmyras this time. Closed again. Looks like it's planning to reopen on the 1st of June is when it makes me make a reservation on the H10 website. As I said though, be careful with them. I do think they'll move you to a different hotel if they decide to keep this closed. But if you don't mind staying in different areas, the H10s across the board are normally 4-star, excellent food, very clean. So if you're not too worried about what area you stay in, then if you book with them and pay the money, you can be quite rest assured, even if it closes, they'll move you to another one of their hotels, which will be a very similar standard anyway. But if you want specific areas, do be careful with the H10, because I'm having difficulty online. They do seem to want to move it around and then they're closing things. So nothing against H10, I think the hotels are fantastic, but just be careful if you do want specific hotels. But yeah, this one is closed. This is down near the Tandoori Hut and a few areas we come quite often, and it is a very, very quiet area. As we head towards Veronica's, it does get quieter and quieter. We're going to cover a few hotels on Veronica's, and then I think we're going to be rounding it off because there's so many hotels to get through. There's no way I can do them all. I am doing my best here, guys. If you are enjoying it, hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, drop your comments as well, help boost the video, just show your appreciation. It is quite hard trying to get all the dates and things, but I'm doing my very best for you guys. And let's jump back in the car and carry on towards Veronica's now.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by. It doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow, Will you carry me like I am whole again? Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all.
So another popular one here, this is the Siesta Tenerife, which is on the start of the Veronica's Strip. It is closed at the moment. I could not get a date for you, sorry guys. Average is about €70 a night in here, but I could not find a date. As I said, things change all the time. They may update the website and things, but I couldn't get a date for this one. I'm going to send the drone up now, try and get a few drone shots of Veronica's, which was requested a few times. So I'm going to try and get a few drone shots of the Veronica's Strip and a few of the hotels around. And then we'll carry on and cover the Troya, Palm Beach, and a couple of the others further on.
In the moment I hung desperately, the other ring on my wrist is gold, pairing with the light it holds. When I return from my skin and bones, I'm remembering the words you told me. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone.
So next up is the Hotel Troya, which is closed. It is reopening on the 11th of June. Average price about €80 a night for this one, but it is closed for now. Right on the beachfront, you're in prime location here. So hopefully 11th of June, but we'll see. Fingers crossed. Oh, the Palm Beach, it did say online that it was open, but it is closed. And on the sign it does say please consult or speak to the Hollywood Mirage Hotel, which are all connected. Hollywood Mirage, Beverly Hills Club, Beverly Hills Heights, they're all part of that same group. So Palm Beach is closed. I don't have a date for you, unfortunately. It looks like they're just putting people in those ones in Los Cristianos at the moment. You can use the car park. The car park is full, but the hotel is closed at the moment. Average on this one's about €70 a night. Again, you're right on the beachfront there. Popular one. This was built way back in the day. My father actually used to own timeshare in this one. I think it's all changed now. It's not really timeshare anymore. You can actually buy apartments in here now. But yeah, it's been in here a long time.
Doesn't make it easy. The other piece
So it's another H10. There is a big theme here. Lots of H10 hotels. This one is the Gran Canaria, and it is closed. I wouldn't like to give you a date because it is getting quite tricky with these H10s. Still closed at the moment. I imagine they're going to aim for July again, similar to the other ones. But they've got so many hotels, they don't need to have them all open at the same time. You've got to imagine they've got a lot of staff at these hotels, and if they open the hotel again, they will need to take those staff back. It's a big extra cost. They can keep them on the furlough until September, or the ERTE as it's called over here. So this one, Gran Canaria, is closed at the moment. Couldn't really give you a date. We are going to carry on up now to the iberostar Bougainville, because a lot of you ask about that one. Very popular. There's a few other hotels around, like the Ponderosa, a few of the others. I will try and put in the description or put up on the screen now when they are open, or if they're open. It's just, there's so many, I couldn't possibly stop at every single one. So I apologise if I've missed your favourite, but I've done my very best.
If I could take you back to my youth.
So the Sun Lost Hibiscus, this one is closed as well. Again, I could not get a date on any of the websites. It is all closed, the reception's all boarded up. I saw a few websites advertising for April next year, but I couldn't find anything for this year, so again, it's one just to keep an eye on. But it's here, it's just closed. I think they did a bit of work on it, and then it opened again towards the end of last year, and then it closed up again. So that's right next door to the Bougainville, which is what we're going to next.
Take me back where I belong.
So the iberostar Bougainville Playa is closed, but the earliest date you could book online was the 11th of June. So it looks like they're planning to open this mid-June. Again, this was another one that was open towards the end of last year when things were open and people could travel more, and then it closed again. So I can see that. I can see the middle of June being a possibility for this one. They have done a lot of work to it over the last couple of years. It's been fully renovated. Very popular hotel, this one. Again, you're right on the beachfront in the middle of everything. It's in a great spot. So yeah, 11th of June for that, I think. And that is going to be it for today's little tour. I am knackered, to be honest. Jumping in and out of the cars, trying to find the dates. They are sort of tricky videos to put together. I do apologise if I've missed your favourite hotel. I did do my best, but I can't possibly do them all. If you have enjoyed it, please do hit that subscribe button. Check out the same video I did for Los Cristianos. That is on the channel. I'll leave the link in the description. Yeah, if you're new, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, drop your comments. Was there any surprises along the way? Anything caught your eye with any of the hotels? Do drop your comments. And that's going to be it for today. We'll possibly be doing an Adeki and Fanya Bay one next. So again, drop in your comments if you want to see that. But for Las Americas, that's mainly all the hotels done. I hope you enjoyed it. And stride on.
There is a life